Good evening. How are you? I am Kamau Kujichagulia, and this is On the Case with Kamau Kujichagulia, where each week we talk with someone and talk about things that we hope are interesting to you about the good city of Trenton and about the world in general. This week, wait a minute. Hold. First, good evening. Hello, son. Come on. Let me bring you on.
What's up, Pop?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
How
How
you
are
doing
you?
today?
I'm all right. I feel better. I'm getting better. I'm getting
Yeah,
better.
stronger.
I want to give a shout out to the Tucker family because they lost one of those Tucker girls last night, and I want to let them know that we're thinking about them and that we love them and we care about them. We care about that family. We care about the whole Eggers Crossing, Eldridge Park family. But right now we're thinking about those Tuckers. So um, much condolences for the loss of KK.
Rest in peace, Kay. Love you.
Yeah,
Tuckers, Dowers, love all y'all.
yeah. So you know the crossing is a family. You know,
Yes.
even though I'm from the park. You know what I mean? I grew up in the park. I didn't grow up in the crossing.
Yeah. You grew up back there.
But back in those days, shit, we all went to Eldridge Park Elementary School. You
I went to
know?
summer school there a couple years.
Okay, okay. But you know why you didn't go there, don't you?
Why's that?
Because
Why's that?
that's the school where most of the black kids went to. And there were so many black kids coming from the crossing and coming from the park. And we ran that school. they
Ah, they,
had to,
sh- they sh-
they had to break that junk up.
and they
Yeah,
shipped this out to Ben Franklin.
yeah. And they went to Brent Franklin. Some of them went to Slackwood. Some of them went to Lawrenceville.
Okay.
All over. You know,
Yeah.
and that because Eldridge Park School used to be what was happening back in the day. Back in the day,
I
man.
can imagine.
It was nice. It was very, very nice. But then we all got back together again when we got to the junior high. And we all call it the middle school now, right?
Yeah, Lawrence Middle School. A lot of memories. A lot of memories.
That's good. I had a lot of memories from Lawrence Junior High School. I was talking to someone today. Oh, young girl I met, chiropractor. She said
Uh-huh.
she's I don't know if she went to school with you or not. No, she went to school with Marcus, she said.
Okay.
And she said their family moved to the township. I don't know what part of the township back in
Mhm.
like 1999 or 2000 or something like that.
Okay.
I said, you know, nobody care about that. So you a newbie.
They new blood, you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. He said, well,
We
how long
grew up
your
back
family
then.
been there? I said, well, my original family moved there probably around 1880 or something like that.
Right.
Bosley's been in Lawrence Township for a long time.
Oh, you were serious
About what?
about 1880.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Louisville Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That
He,
makes sense.
he was
Louisville
before
Road was so
Louisville
beautiful.
Road.
That
Huh?
was so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Yeah,
Louisville
you
Road
caught
was
the, you
so
caught the
beautiful.
tail end of it.
Yeah, and I caught the back end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
Louisville Road was what was happening.
right.
You know,
Oh, all the family reunions and cookouts.
yeah,
I
yeah. You
know you
know,
know more about that than me, though.
most of y'all listening, I guess all of y'all listening don't really know what we're talking about. But we grew up in Lawrence Township. like me, my family, Michael, and then we were it was Crossing. My
Drift Ave. Drift Ave to be
oh.
exact.
Yeah, because Fifth Avenue was like, it was on a line. You don't know whether it was from the Crossing or you was from the park. But it just threw you always in the thing by yourself, Drift Avenue.
Drift Ave.
But when I grew up in Lawrence Township, I grew up on Merline Avenue in the park, Eldridge Park.
Back there.
Right. But my mama, you see, my mama, she grew up in Lawrence Township, but she grew up on Louisville Road,
Yeah,
And
big difference.
her daddy grew up on Louisville Road, So, we've been on Louisville Road for 140 some years now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We got one house left, right?
Yeah, Glenn. Glenn is the only one left on Louisville Road. But it used to be, you see, my great grandfather, he bought a house on Louisville Road. And then when his children grew up on Louisville Road, but then they all built or bought houses on Louisville Road. So that when my mom generation came along, all of them, they all had houses. They were like, I think there were like 7 great aunts and uncles that had houses on Louisville Road. So all those cousins, everybody had 4, 5, 6 children. So all my mom's cousins grew up right on Louisville Road with her. And then when she grew up and had kids, me, we all gathered on Louisville Road, and then the whole community, because our uncles and great uncles and aunts, they were musicians. So they played not only on Louisville Road, but they played all over. They played in New York. We had some very accomplished musicians. So there were big parties. Everybody had houses, big yards, So we would have barbecues and not really barbecue. We just had parties. They had parties. A number of old people would come from far and near to Louisville Road, and they would start partying on Friday, and end up on Monday. And if it was a holiday, whatever the holiday was, they just whatever, day after day. And while they was, in the houses partying, all of their kids, it was hundreds of them. We were outside, So it was an amazing place to grow up in, And
then when I grew up and I came through, I remember going through the parties and having to speak to all my elders, everybody that was older than me. But we had them, 90, 95, 100. We had them out, up and out there. So we had to go and gently hug everybody. That in and of itself was beautiful. Looking back was beautiful. Simply beautiful.
That's right.
Sure. Growing up with all your cousins like that, man. We grew up with our cousins. We were a lot closer back in the day. But I can't imagine growing up on Louisville Road with all my cousins.
Yeah. That's my mom. My mom's generation. All of those first cousins were right there together, growing up, all of them, And then, oh man, there were stories, man. When of course, they get to drinking and talking, buco. Somebody on Facebook from my wife's family was talking about, oh, we can drink better than any family. Y'all don't even begin to know what drinking is. I remember. I shouldn't say that, but I remember my wife when we first started going, and I first started taking her to Louisville Road. I had my old aunt, my great aunt, Aunt Pete must have been in her 90s then. And here she come in there, her little 20 something year old self. I'm gonna hang with this old. I didn't. She started drinking with her. And Pete, yeah, Pete. Next thing you know, she looking all wide. And Pete looking at her, just old people just looking at her, shaking her head, shaking their head. But them old people, man, I don't know how they drink like that. I have no idea. But they lived old. They live a long life.
And they drink heavy.
Yo, yeah, it
You
wasn't
know,
no jive. Wasn't no
they
jive.
drink heavy. It's,
Yeah.
they're not drinking, tequila.
No, it wasn't drinking no beer either.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Fleshman, Fleshman, Four Roses and junk like that. It wasn't no Jack Daniels. There wasn't no top shelf stuff. Seagram 7 and stuff.
Right.
No white liquor. I don't never think there was any white liquor up there. But I tell you what, growing up in that time was just marvelous, just marvelous.
I can imagine.
So, but anyway, that's not what we're supposed to be talking about. You know what I mean? That's not what we're supposed to be talking about. But what made us get on that? Oh, KK. You lose. You lose so many. I've lost so many people in my life.
And to lose a piece of that clan, because they are extremely close. They are extremely loving people, and to lose one of their clan is you feel that. You feel that.
That's right. That's right. And like my wife is a younger, she hung with KK and Tonka and stuff like. But she doesn't understand that them Tucker. I knew Tuckers before they was Tuckers. I used to know Fruity Hendrix, Rachel Hendrix,
Okay.
which is the oldest sister, So so she doesn't understand that. I've been close to this family longer than you've been born. So, and then the young ones, I knew who they were, but I didn't really know them that much. But we lose a lot. We
do.
We lost a lot, but but I've met some of their kids.
Margot.
I work with Margot.
Tisha. Holly.
Now they're having grandkids and
yes,
great grandkids.
Great grandkids.
So it goes on. It continues. It continues on. The crossing is in the heart. You know what I mean? Oh man, you don't remember the crossing in?
No.
Nah, man. Okay, all right. We're not supposed to be talking about that. But
where was it?
What?
Where was it?
I don't know, man. Okay, your bedroom window. If you looked out your bedroom window, you looked through the woods.
Okay.
You went across Johnson Avenue. And you went down. I was at Albemarle. Okay, and you hung a right. Right there where Tracy lived over here. You hung a right on that street. It was right there on the right. That big lot, that big opening right there. That's where the crossing in was. And everybody used to come to the crossing in. Everybody, because back then, black people, their venues were other black people. You made the black entertainment made the round to black places.
Right.
And the crossing in was one of the really big places. Because they had the regular bar, but then they had a huge back room, stage and everything. And you get James Brown in there and Lloyd Price, Aretha Franklin, Sarah Vaughan.
They was doing it like that.
Yeah, that's how they was doing it. Okay.
All right.
So crossing in was a big thing. and it had, it had, when I grew up, by the time I got to be a teenager, blacks began, segregation started to break down. So we started breaking up. But,
Mm-hmm.
like earlier, crossing in was one of the places,
Okay.
one of the places. That's just like Sparrows Beach. Nobody, I remember my wife's father. Who I knew from the crossing. We were talking, and just happened to be talking about where we used to go during the summer, and mentioned Sparrows Beach, and his family used to go down to Sparrows Beach, which is in Maryland, on the eastern shore of Maryland, and our
Okay.
family used to go down to Sparrows Beach. Now
Huh.
I didn't remember, but my sisters remembered meeting up with them down there in Sparrows Beach.
Yeah.
Because it was a segregated beach, and had cabins, little cabins on the beach, and families, like my family and my aunt and other people, they would all get together and rent out this cabin. All of us living in this one cabin, you know. So
Yeah.
for a week for back in the 50s, you know.
Huh. Okay.
So that was fun. That was fun. Spouse Beach. Spouse
That
Beach.
sounds like a
That was. I mean,
good bit of fun.
again, all the musicians would come to Sparrows Beach. You had the Coasters and Little Anthony and Imperials and Lord Price. I remember.
Was
These are
now
the
was that the
these are.
jazz musicians would come through?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's his name? What's
Louis
Count
Armstrong.
Basie? Yeah, Louis Armstrong, all of them would come to Sparrows Beach, and then they would come to the Crossing Inn.
The
You know,
circuit.
yeah, yeah. I tell you, the Crossing Inn was a big thing back in the day. Uh, I could go on and on and on talking about things they used to do back in the day, but I'm not going to. Darn it,
Okay.
I'm not supposed to be doing that. Damn, we spent all that
What
time.
what are we supposed to be doing?
We're supposed to be talking about what's going on in Trenton and the world. I am so upset. I am still so upset.
What you upset about?
Have you seen the pictures of the starving children in Gaza?
I have not.
Well, that's in a way that's good, but in another way it's bad. you know, but it's just horrid to watch, to see a child just starve to death,
Mm.
just starve to death,
Just starved to death.
just starve to death. While my country is promoting that. That's, I feel horrible. I feel
Hopeless.
disgusted. I feel I feel I don't know. I don't know. But I just
Yeah, it's a tough feeling.
it's
It's
a
really
horrid feeling to acknowledge that my country is is promoting is deliberately promoting the the starvation death, not just the violent death of bombs and incendiaries, but the starvation death of of babies that I am just so completely disgusted and just so turned out. Look, you gotta see these pictures. They showed a clip, and up above there was this missile, I guess it was. I don't know what it was, a missile or a bomb or a drone. I don't know what it was. But then they showed there was a group of kids standing there, and you could just see the complete pain and terror in these kids as they looked to see what it was going to do. And kids should not have to look up in the sky with terror in their faces. They shouldn't have to do that. And to think that my country promotes it, my country wills that to be, it's just like it is. And then people want me to vote for people who do this. How in good conscience, how in any type of conscience could I do that? I couldn't even be. There is absolutely nothing that could be done to make me vote for Joe Biden. I mean, nothing.
Nothing.
At all.
Nothing.
It is so far past that. It is so far past that. So I say to all of you, you need to look at the pictures. I was looking at what is that? What is that? Microsoft. And what is this? Microsoft, I don't know, the homepage of Microsoft. They're
the pictures are there?
No. I was looking at, and they don't say one word about it. Not what do you call this? What is this? Chrome is a what? What is Chrome?
Server?
No, not server. IP or Chrome. What is this damn thing? I don't know, whatever it is. But anyway, their homepage, Microsoft's homepage, if you go to it, it's they have all these stories, all this information, these different stories, and they don't even begin to mention anything about what's going on in Gaza. They don't mention anything about what's going on in Gaza. But for God's sake, people, you can't turn your eye to that. You can't turn a blind eye to your country starving little kids. I mean, starving. How do you starve a child? A browser. I was talking about a browser. If you go to the Microsoft browser, their homepage is news, all kind of news stories, and not one mention of what's going on in Gaza. And Gaza isn't the only place. It's going on in Sudan,
in Congo.
In the Congo, and our country is complicit. Yes, is
implicit.
We want to be the world's policeman. The hell with being the world's police. Be the world's big brother. You know what I mean? Be the world's daddy. And protect your damn children. How do you just have millions of children, millions, just dying, just suffering, millions of old people? I could just imagine. Now I go out and do what I have to do, and I get tired out there or whatever, and I'm driving. And I can't wait to get home, to get back to the comfort of my chair. You know, I go, and I think about all them old people, older than me, that don't have the comfort of anything to come to. I mean, there's no. Mm, 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 mm. Joe Biden, oh, it almost came out. It almost came out. That F word. But
What?
I
Fuck Joe Biden? I mean, I'll say it.
no. I can't say that. I'll say PHUCK. Fuck Joe Biden and the Democrats and the Republicans because it doesn't make a freaking difference
Does not make a difference. The whole
at
system.
all. At all. You know, we sent out a request invitation for Cornel West to come on to the show. He's running for president,
Okay.
and Cornell started off. He didn't start off sounding so cool, you know. But he has come around. He realizes that this is horrible. I understand where they got the word Holocaust. You know, there's a big sign on Route 1, a billboard. It says something about, oh man, I wish I knew something about it. About the hateful Jews or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Say don't something. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can find it on the
But they called them hateful Jews?
it says Jewish hate. Something about Jewish hate.
Oh, Jewish hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's different.
Yeah. Well, that all depends how you read it.
Is there
I,
a comma?
I'm sure they didn't. I'm not reading it the way they intended for me to read it.
I got you. Got
You know.
you.
But you know,
Can
I
you
read
find
things.
it?
I read things the way I read them. Let me put it in here. Billboard, Bill. Why aren't you typing? Why aren't you typing? What's up?
And is it in support of Jewish people or against?
I don't. Well, I don't know.
Depends on how you read it.
Billboard. Um, Jewish hate. Let me see.
Now, where was the billboard?
It was on 95.
Okay.
On 95. So, you know, I was Holocaust was 75 years old. No, these aren't they. No, it's too bad. Too bad I can't find it.
Can't find it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Um, oh well.
Get it next time.
Yeah. But I'm sure I'm not reading it the way they intended for me to read it. But it's a you know, you can read it. It's a confusing billboard. But you know,
Basically, trying to leave it up for interpretation.
yeah. And I interpret it my way, of course.
Yeah,
My name
just
is Kujichagulia. So
self-determination.
I determine for myself
Got you.
how to understand things, how to define things for me. You know,
Understood. And
understood.
they're very, very hateful people.
Well, They seem to be from what they're doing in, but it ain't just it's white people.
Yeah, I mean that's what's happening. It's not Jewish people. It's really just white people.
Right,
It's like the white people is using Jewish people as
right,
cover.
right.
That's what it seemed like.
Did you know? There was a post on Facebook. I don't know if it's true, but it said that every cabinet position in Biden's cabinet, except for Secretary of Defense, who was a black man, everybody else
Mhm.
is a Jew.
I'm not sure if that's true or not either, but I saw that post too.
Okay,
I
okay,
saw that post too.
and
You know,
which let me say, wow, I guess that's why we helping the Jew Israel out so much, huh?
exactly.
Uh,
I mean, it really seems like we just work for them. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, back in the day, we were created in order to support them. That's what it seems like. I mean, we work so they can have free health care, so they can have free education, extremely cheap housing. They over there live in heaven, and we send them billions of dollars every year. I mean, let's talk about the Jewish, the Israel being a reparations payment. I mean, Jewish people went through a whole lot. They went through some stuff back in the day, and they received as payment for that pain, as reparations, the state of Israel. You know, and then turn around and say that we don't deserve reparations. I got issues with that. I got issues with that, Pop. What about you?
well, I got issues with it. I got rich. I don't give a damn what they get. you know, I got issues about us not getting what we deserve.
Hmm.
We built this. We built this country. You know, and we we did it for free. You know, and they owe they owe us. We were from what we started off with. We were they broke us and took everything that we had, and we need to be repaired. And that's what reparations is to me. Is we need to be made whole again. And don't tell me nothing about me, because I didn't do it. We didn't do it. Y'all did it. Y'all need to make us whole. Okay?
Yeah.
And so that's bullshit. People be talking about, well, I don't want to hear it. I don't. Son, you need your camera back there bothers me because it seems to be sitting on the edge of a table. It looks like it
It's,
might fall.
it won't. It
Okay,
won't. But
okay, okay.
yeah, we good.
All right. Well, it just bothers me. Okay. Waterworks. Trenton Waterworks. Why you laugh?
Because I brush my teeth with that water.
Yeah.
Look
Well.
out my window every darn morning at that place. It's sending out notices. You might not want to put this in your mouth. That's basically what they say.
Reed Gussier, who is the mayor of the city of Trenton, has been in office for 5 years now. Now, when he came in, that was a big thing about who's the last mayor, Jackson Johnson, whatever his name was, not doing any, not taking care of the waterworks. He came in and he was, oh, we're going to take care of this. Let me tell you what. The last letter they sent out, basically, they said that it wasn't so much that the water was bad, it was that they failed to test to see if the water was bad. And I'm saying,
It could be
in
horrible.
5 years, you can set up a system to test to see if the water is bad. I'm not saying anything about making it unbad. I'm just saying that you can set up the systems to test to see if it's bad or not in 5 years. That's what I'm saying. Now, of course, if they more than likely if they test it, they're gonna find out it's bad, and they should fix it. But you should at least test the damn thing.
But if they don't test it,
right?
They don't have to fix it.
Oh no,
they don't test it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
They sent out the letter.
So we didn't test this. So
I didn't get no letter.
That's just, I didn't get a letter either. I heard about a letter.
Right. I didn't get no letter. See? I guess they know who to send it to and who not to send it to. Oh man, we was gonna have Italia maybe next week because she was telling me about the Carver Center. Now you don't know Carver Center, right?
I do know the Carver Center. I do.
I mean, but you're not intimate. You didn't go there.
No, I don't go there.
And you didn't play music there. You didn't play in the gym there. You didn't grow up in there.
I didn't grow up there, but I've been there a few times.
Right. But the Carver Center used to be a beautiful building. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that with Italia next week, hopefully next week. But the city of Trenton took it over. Reed Gussieri did. Okay. Read again. And they turned it over to Isles. Now, I don't like Isles. Okay. Can't say I like Isles. Because I don't see where Isles has done all that much good for the city of Trenton. For the black people of the city of Trenton. Okay. But anyway, they turned over the Carver Center, and it's just being destroyed.
Yeah.
By nature. Nature is destroying it. If you have an empty building, you used to go to the Carver Center, and if you go to the right, there was a room, a beautiful room, just beautiful. But now that room, the ceiling's falling in, and there's mold, and there's leaks in that room.
It's still open?
No, it's closed. Okay. It's closed, but it's supposed to be cared for. The city gave Isles the resources to care for that building. And they're just not doing it. But anyway, we're supposed to talk about that with Italia, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we do that next week. So, okay, son, I've been running my mouth.
We all enjoy you running your mouth, though.
Yeah, well, okay, good. That's a good thing.
Round two.
We'll continue to do it.
Right.
So, but anyway, we have redoubled our efforts for this year to bring you more than just me running my mouth, and Michael's going to be taking over more and more as time goes on, because as you can tell, he's getting more and more comfortable in his spot, and so I'm, I got my chair upstairs, man. It be calling me.
Calling you?
Chair be saying, "Come on, come on." I be saying, "Yeah, I'm coming. And my wife used to say that. She used to say, "Honey," I said, "What?" She said, "My bed calling me." I said, "Yeah, you know." And she be going, man. That woman be going.
2-3 minutes, just drink a cup of coffee and go to sleep.
Yep. How when you drink coffee, go to sleep?
And go to sleep. I drink a cup of coffee at 5 o'clock p.m. I'm up all night.
I drink cup of coffee 5 o'clock a.m. and I'm up all night the next night. You know what I mean?
I do understand.
Lord, she be going, man. She can put in some Z's. That's a sleeping woman. She be going. She be saying, my bed is calling me.
He's 7:30 talking about I'm going up.
She did something. And that, back in the day, I'd be up till 12, 1 o'clock at night. She be going now. She be going. Now I understand it because I'm not sure, but I think I be hearing that bed. I think I hear that bed saying, calling my name. And ain't much longer after I think I hear, I'm up upset.
I do understand that.
Yeah, I'll be going. Okay. So hopefully, but like I said, we doubled our efforts to get some guests on here and to bring you a bit more, a wider field of people. So hopefully, stay with us. Where was Dana?
I know, right?
What's up with her?
I don't know. She must be mad at us. She must be mad at us.
I tell you a secret.
What's that?
I'm looking into a trip.
Uh-oh. Where are you looking to go? Where are you looking to go?
Don't tell nobody. All right.
Where we going?
Wait, whoa. Slow down. What is we? Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, where you going?
No. I'm just thinking about a trip to Egypt and Ethiopia. Before I was thinking about a trip to Egypt or Ethiopia, but I said, I may not pass that way again. So I better get it in while I can. So I'm gonna go. I'm thinking about going to both.
Okay.
If I go, I'm gonna go to both. Okay. But don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody.
The secret is safe with me.
All right.
That's a nice trip though. Egypt and down to Ethiopia.
Yep. Thinking about sailing down the Nile.
Oh, I'm with that. I'm going. I'm with that. I'm with that. You know what I mean? I am definitely with that. I'm with all that business.
Sailing down the Nile.
Oh, I'm with all that business.
See, I'm thinking about it.
I'm going to get my passport next week when I get paid. Watch.
You said that last year.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you said that last year.
Said it 5 years
come to think of it, she ain't got no passport yet. She said that. Sean said, where are we going? She got a passport. Sean got a passport.
Oh,
later,
Sean got a passport?
Later for y'all. Me and my niece have traveled. Hot damn. And I tell you what, niecey, after that, I'll go back to Japan. Just because I know she want to go to Japan and she just wants somebody to go. And I said, I'll go. I'll take her. She can leave me in the hotel in the chair. She can go out and do what she got to do. But she just wants somebody to make sure she be all right. I go back to Japan. I'm gonna do that. Maybe we'll do that, Shawnee. Yeah. All right.
Egypt,
anyway,
Ethiopia, and Japan.
Not this year. Not in one trip. Oh no, no. We going to Egypt and then Ethiopia. Then we coming home. I'll be tired. Shit. I'll be tired. So anyway, that's all for tonight.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, Sean, take us out of here. Love you. Love everybody. Love. Thank you for being with us. Sorry for being simple. I know I'm not either.
On the Case with Kamau Kujichagulia Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Next week, hopefully, we're going to have Miss Italia Armstrong, and we'll see y'all later.
Peace.